We're doing this? Alright, fine. So, hello Internet. I know I haven't made a vlog in a while, and today is probably not the best day, to be honest. I've had a shitty week, and I'm having a shitty day. So let's have an angry vlog, because this is the best thing to do. Okay, let me back up a little. So, basically, I have been trying to survive academic hell month, essentially, where, you know, you're preparing for finals and there's only like 3 weeks of class left and everyone decides, hey, this is a good time for a project or some really important assignment. And so, God, I look psychotic. I am so sorry. And so, you know, you get buried in work around this time of year, and that's pretty normal for college. What the fuck ever, I can deal. But I have lately been so busy this week in particular. Like, I've had like 3 tests, and then I had... We'll talk about the tests in a minute. And then I had a bunch of projects. I had like some writings I had to do, and I'm still not done with that shit, and some other things, and I'm just losing my mind, as you can probably tell, because I haven't really been taking care of myself. But let's talk about, like, I want to make a video about how to survive academic hell week, but I don't take any of my own advice, but at least I can give you guys advice, right? Right. Maybe you guys will listen to me better than I listen to me. So, you'll have to forgive me because I came home, I'll tell you in a minute. Let's back up. I had a psychology personality test today. The day before yesterday, I stayed up till 7 in the morning working in the library. 7 a.m. I looked up at the windows, which had the blinds pulled, and I noticed that the sun was coming up and said, shit, I should go home. So I came home, and I slept till 2:30 in the afternoon. I missed my first class, because I'm a terrible student. And then I went to my afternoon class, and it was fine, whatever. I presented my project, and my teacher loved it, so that was a positive of the day. Then the next night, last night, I stayed up till 5:30 in the morning, and did not get home till about 10 till 6, in the library studying for tests for today, again, and I took one test this afternoon at like 3:30, and after going to my morning class at like, well, morning, 12:30, for me that's morning, wow. Okay. So I took that test and it was fucking fine. Whatever. It's an electronic test. Real short, easy answers, whatever. Then I had a Spanish oral exam. I'm gesturing, you can't see me. Oral exam today. Okay, I studied for that last night. And I was like, yeah, I got this. I'm not good at oral exams. I don't do well. Ironically, even though I make these videos, I don't speak to other people very well. I get nervous when I have to talk in front of someone, especially if it's like a one-on-one thing and I'm expected to just, you know, recall shit. Yeah, I don't do that very well. So, I get in there, and I'm so nervous, and I'm so tired, and I'm just like, I don't remember. Like, he asked me a warm-up question, and I pretty much fucked that up, because it's supposed to be in past tense. Let me establish something right here and now. I suck at Spanish. Like, I suck dick at Spanish. It's as difficult for me as mathematics was. And I have never been more frustrated in school since I took a math course. And that was 2 years ago. Besides, like, one Principles of Language class that I just did not understand at all. But that doesn't count, really. But, you know, math and Spanish are on the same side of the brain, so that's probably why I can't fucking do it at all. I can do the vocabulary all day long, but once you give me the grammar part and, like, a million endings that all have to be used in context-sensitive sentences, fucked if I know what's going on. I'm an English major for a reason. I'm not a Spanish minor. I'm a psychology minor. But my major requires me to have 6 hours or above of foreign language to pass. I have to make a C in this course, and currently I am borderline for a C. I made a 73 on the last test, which I got back today. But I'm sitting there in the oral exam. He asked me a warm-up question, and I fuck it up pretty hard, but he lets me continue. You know, it's just a warm-up. It doesn't count for anything. And I'm so nervous, and I'm so sleepy, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna do well at this, even though I studied for it, am I? So, he asked the first question, and I know I fuck it up. I sat there for 5 minutes. I could not remember anything. Nothing. And I was just like, well, shit. I'm gonna fail this, and I really can't afford to do that. So then he, you know, I say something, just to say something, because it's better than saying nothing, I guess. And he asked me the second question, and I don't know. I sat there for 5 minutes and just could not, nope, nothing. And then he just says, okay, stop. And I'm like, oh god, here it comes. I'm gonna fail. He sits there a minute and he thinks about it, and he goes, we're not gonna continue because you obviously don't know this, even though I had just taken a test on it. And he's like, you know, you obviously don't have it memorized, so there's really no point in going on, which I interpreted to mean, I suck so hard you don't want to listen to me anymore. Which kind of hurts, you know? Especially when you're already having a bad week. Like, just rub salt in the wound, why don't you? But, I mean, he doesn't know. He's just my Spanish professor. He's a nice enough dude, but he's not very helpful, and he's not a very good teacher. But he tells me to quit, and he says, look, I'm just going to give you a D. I'm not going to give you an F. Which, I guess I should be grateful for anyway, as upset as I am. And, so I'm like, okay. And he lectures me for, like, 5 minutes about how I need to just memorize it, and how it's like math, and I was just like, I'm like about to cry. I'm so embarrassed, and I'm so upset, and I just, you know, I thought, you know, at least I'll make a C on this, it'll be fine, whatever, you know, it's embarrassing, and it's stressful for me, but I'll be fine. You know, I'm good under pressure, I can do this. So I was just so embarrassed, like, I was just about to sit down and cry right there, and he's like, it's just like math, you have to know, you know, the first thing before you know this and that, and I'm just like, you know, motherfucker, math is a bad example, because I suck at that too. So, I mean, he doesn't know that, obviously, but, you know, it's just like, I'm just standing there like, okay, you don't need to talk down to me about it, I'm already really embarrassed, and I'm already having the shittiest year I've ever had in my life, so let's not. And I mean, it is just straight memorization, but I memorized it for the test, and then, like, today, I just can't remember anything. It's just such a bad day. So, like, I go home, and I came home, and I'm, like, about to burst into tears the entire way home. I haven't cried yet. I might later. I don't even know what's going on. I don't know what I'm going to do. But my roommate had a cider in the fridge, and I just came home, grabbed it, and downed it in like 8 minutes. That's probably not a good thing, and I realize it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. So now I'm tipsy while I'm making this, because I'm that much of a lightweight. It was only a 5% cider, Jesus Christ. I've been wanting to drink all week, because this week has been that fucking difficult for me, but I don't know. I don't know, Internet. Like, yeah, I figure if I get all my work done, I won't have to think about it, and then I'll be better, but today, like, that went every way from Sunday from the way that I wanted it to go. And I'm just kind of feeling pretty miserable right now. Thankfully, I have good friends who are being supportive of me, and I'm kind of embarrassed that I went for my friend's booze, like, right off the bat. But I just didn't know what else to do, because I'm too brain dead to draw. And I don't, well, I kind of want to go back to bed, but that's not really going to help too much. I'm going to try and go out and do something fun this, tonight, like go out to a restaurant, or just something to get out of the room. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. And I'm probably not going to do any work tonight, because I think if I have to do any more work, I'm just going to, like, lose my shit and hurt someone. Literally last night, I was just sitting in the library, and I'm talking to Sarah, my friend, my best friend, and she goes, and I'm like, you know, I'm kind of liable to bite at this point. Like, I'm that insane. And I was actually filled with the compulsion to chew on a computer. Not my laptop, no, a public computer in the library, like, covered in, like, dirt and hundreds of people's, you know, germs. And I was just like, I've lost my mind. I'm insane. I was already insane, but now I'm officially, like, you know, call the guys in white coats insane. And I apologize for blogging like this. I know I look like shit. I really do. And this is how I've looked all freaking day. I'm sure my professors are just like, are you fucking okay? But no one's asked me yet. But, on the bright side, my book art professor has decided to count this project behind me, my dress project, for two projects instead of just one. So now I don't really have to do one of the projects, but I'm doing them anyway. I probably will just give up on one, depending on which one sucks the most. But yeah, Alex having a bad time. I'll try and get that video out. I don't know what's happening. Like, I don't have any time to do anything. My routine is basically go to class, come home, eat something, take a walk to get some exercise. I have been losing weight. That's a plus, right? Take a walk to get some exercise, come home, eat again at like 10 o'clock, go to the library until the end of time, come home, sleep, repeat. This sucks. Summer needs to hurry its ass up, because I can't take it anymore. And, like, I'm sorry I look so awful, and I'm sorry that I'm relating terrible things to you. Also, we had a student, just a random side note that's been, like, sitting on my mind for a bit. We had a random student commit suicide yesterday in one of the dorms. So I was reading up on that because I was just curious about what they had found out about it. So, you know, good times all around for everyone, I guess not. I'm sorry to record when I've been drinking. This is a terrible idea, but I'm gonna post it anyway because I don't give a shit. I don't care right now. Cause like I'm trying to sober up a little so I can shower, but Jesus. I'll make a better video soon, I promise. On the other bright side, I might have a date on Saturday. Well, I say Saturday, sometime this weekend, maybe. A friend of mine has offered to take me out, and I'm probably going to go drinking again, but maybe not. I don't know. I haven't figured out if this is actually a thing that's going to happen or not. But it's something to potentially look forward to. You know, get you through the week. Thank God tomorrow's Friday. If it wasn't Friday tomorrow, I would just give up. I'd just be like, no, I'm not going to class anymore. I'm not doing anything until the final exams start. Maybe I should just quit, like, recording now. I don't really want anyone to see me. Not even you guys. I know you probably don't give a shit, but leave in the comments if you have ever had, like, just a really, really crappy day, and maybe some of your coping mechanisms. If you wanna. Like, I don't really care what you do. But I'm gonna go try and sober up and take a shower. That's what I'm gonna do. Can't believe I'm this tipsy over it was 5% cider. Yeah, I drank it in 8 minutes, but, you know, even then, it really shouldn't hurt me this badly. I'm so embarrassed that I did that. Why did I do that? Let's not talk about it. I won't tell anybody if you don't. So, until later, Internet, this is a very stressed out Olive saying, have a good day.